Hey guys, Glassy here, the Tripping with Bondzee podcast here on Tripping with Bondzee on YouTube and on the Dean Blundell Network. Now, here in BC, we've been blessed, I should say, yeah, and much across the country as well, with talented musicians. And a good buddy of mine is going to be on the podcast today talking about his latest upcoming single. We're going to play it for you later on. And give you a great sense of some of the musical talent that exists here within BC. I've known Stan for many years. Stan Giles coming up here shortly. Known him for many years. Fantastic musician. Played a lot of festivals. We're going to dive into that. Talk about his feature song. It's called Cherokee Nation. You can go on YouTube, check it out. We're going to play it a little bit later, so don't worry. You can hang in for that. Talk some of like the festivals that he's played, some of the biggest names that he's played, and just get to know Stan as well. You're going to hear some of his songs hit Canadian radio this coming summer. So when you hear something by Stan Giles, phone your local radio station and request it. So without further ado, we're going to bring in the one and the only Stan Giles. Thanks for joining today, Stan.
Hey,
Right
hey.
on, right on. So Stan, I've known you, but
Mhm.
give our audience a sense of who you are. Like, tell us a little bit about yourself, and yeah, introduce yourself here.
Um, yeah, Stan Giles. I've been playing ever since I was a little kid. Um, I think my first concert, was I was in grade one. I thought I was a star back then.
Right. Didn't we
Yeah,
all, I think, at that point? And we all had the
yeah.
either
Well,
mic
it
or
was the radio stations that were there, and then we had TV station was there too also, and we had about 5,000 people there.
wow,
I mean, yeah.
crazy.
So
How old were you then?
I was in grade one. I was back then. I think it was grade one is I think it's seven
Seven,
or
eight, something like
seven,
that. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
or
No,
six or
absolutely.
seven.
So
Yeah.
you played guitar the entire since grade one.
Oh
Is that
yeah,
what you're
yeah.
saying?
Before
Oh
that,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Wow, cool.
Oh
And
yeah. I've been,
how did you just like your parents put you into music
no,
lessons? You pick it up by
no,
ear? Just
just by
started playing
ear,
by ear, just by
by
ear.
ear.
Eh? Wow,
Yeah,
cool. That's very
yeah.
cool.
By ear, and I've been playing all these years by ear. Yeah.
So when you
I did pick up notes and stuff. I did pick that up, and then cheat sheets and whatnot. I've done it all because you have to do everything on stage, and you got to get all the right recording and patterns
Mhm.
for the songs and stuff, right? So yeah.
Right. Now, so obviously you've been playing for, a long time. I've known you for years. Um,
Mhm.
what got you into music? Like what some of your musical influences? What's kind of what drives the Stan Giles bus, if you will?
Well, in Winnipeg, what happens is that we have a large family in Winnipeg, and a Valley family out there.
Hmm.
So, and then we're related to so many people out there. It's crazy. But anyways, most of our family played fiddle, guitar, drums, bass, you name it. Everybody was, they played it all and stuff. And then, but they had, well, we always got together in the kitchens. We always played guitar and we did this stuff, right? And
Hmm.
my uncles were a big part of what I do. Yeah.
Okay.
And my
Cool.
uncle, he played with Hank Snow,
Hmm.
and my father played with Hank Snow too, also. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
And then, so many others, like big names, like they played with, quite a few. So,
Nice.
and yeah, so it's quite interesting. Anyways, I was really interested, especially hearing that from them. Yeah.
100%. Yeah. Now, of
Well,
course, growing up and stuff. Now you mentioned playing with both family members.
mhm.
What are some of the biggest names? Because I know you've been kind of everywhere and you've played everything almost, if you will, right?
Yep,
A
pretty
lot
well.
of
Yeah.
gigs, a lot of festivals and stuff like that. What's
Hmm.
the I know in my radio career I've done some pretty cool things. Well, like, what's a highlight out of maybe some of the biggest shows, some of the people that you've played with? Like,
Well,
what's a cool moment for you?
the festivals. Um, when you're first starting off in the festivals, you're going on the second stage of beer gardens or whatever, and then when you hit the main stage, totally different again. Because so when I was on the main stage, then I was able to be in with well, I was back there with Bo Sivas, Hank Williams Jr., and then Reba McIntyre, and quite a few others. Yeah, quite a
Cool.
few others. Yeah.
Right.
And so if you're playing the main stage, you always end up with a lot of these people, right? And they're right down to earth. Everybody was right down to earth. Treated me really well, and I
Mhm.
treated them quite well, also. It's like a family type of thing, right?
I've noticed that about the music industry. It is quite
Yeah.
a tight knit family. Some of the biggest festivals that you've played at, concerts.
Um, well, I played I played quite a few. Yeah, I played a lot of the festivals. But Marriage, I really liked Marriage because Marriage was more of a stepping stone for me, and I got higher up in it, and then haven't been there for a while. So yeah,
Right.
but I still like I stopped playing for a while, and then I just started picking up another 3 years ago again, 4 years ago again. Yeah.
Hmm. So you've how you played in a lot of big bands before that, I assume.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
All the way across Canada. You toured all across
Yeah,
Canada.
all over Canada. Yeah, and the United States too. Also, yeah,
Really
not
cool.
not not in a lot of big cities in the states, but then in Seattle, different things like that. Yeah,
Like
yeah,
festivals and everything
yeah,
like that, right?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Cool. Coolest experience.
Coolest.
Yeah.
Um, Actually meeting Hank Williams Jr. Yeah, yeah. I thought he's like majorly down to earth. You never think that it was him because we just talk normally, right?
Mhm.
And yeah, as I said, he's right down to earth. He can't. I don't know. He gave me a few things, a few tips about things and stuff. So to me, that was, because his dad is Hank Williams, right? So it's
Mhm.
like, that was a big part of my childhood, right? So, and then so was Bocephus. Bocephus, I did a lot of stuff, like a lot of his songs and stuff too, also, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
And yeah, I met so many people. It's when you're playing on the festival scene and stuff, and then you're doing main stages, and then you're doing doubles and triple A's and stuff. So
Mhm.
you're always running into, oh yeah, and Shania Twain up in Prince George.
Mhm. Oh, cool.
But we didn't. We did the whole. She was supposed to come on stage and do the whole show, and then the manager turned around and said, "Well, she was ready for it. This is when Whose Bed Have Your Boots Been Under?"
Mhm.
That album there.
Mhm.
Anyway, so she ended up not singing and not playing. So we ended up finishing the whole our show ourselves. But we
Cool.
ended up dancing and stuff, right? So me and Shania Twain.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was really cool, actually.
Terry Clark, you've come across her a couple
I,
times.
I I've met her before, yeah, but just
Mhm.
briefly. Yeah,
She's such a cool lady. Very
yeah,
nice
and
too.
she's tall.
I know
Yeah,
she's
she's
almost as
taller than
tall.
I am, big
Yeah,
time. Yeah, yeah.
I'm 6'5", and she rivals me. I think I have a picture somewhere of it. And it's like we're forehead to forehead almost, right?
Is
It's
that right?
crazy.
Eh?
Oh
Well,
yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah. One
cool.
of the
That's
country
cool.
stations that I worked with years ago.
Yeah.
Stan, so what drives you when you're writing a song? When you're thinking of lyrics, how does what goes onto paper translate into what we hear when you play or through
What?
songs or
Yeah.
whichever?
It's rather if I'm writing about somebody else, I find it's a little more clear if I write for somebody else for a certain um, like say if somebody had a hard time and I could see what they're going through, I could see what's happening, and then I could write a song to that. Now, if I see a room that has a whole bunch of people in it that wants to dance and do everything, then you can write a song for that. It's just your own experiences and the way you perceive it pretty well. Yeah,
Right.
and you
Very cool.
perceive others. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
Very cool. Now you have a lot of tools in the tool chest, if you will. Would you
Hmm.
oblige us here on the podcast with a song or two?
Yeah, I got a guitar right here.
Perfect. Look, it's not like we didn't set this up, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, if you want to tickle the guitar there for a few minutes,
sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
the place to. Stan Giles, ladies and gentlemen, Trip with Bondzee on YouTube and the
We'll
Dean
do
Blundell Network.
I think it's Mark Carley does this song. Yeah. Shame, 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 shame. You're steering off that old plane. I know you steal my heart again. No way that I can win. Well, shame, 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 shame. You're like an angel from my lonely heart's surprise. You're just the devil in disguise. With shame, 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 shame. You're steering up that old flame. I know you steal my heart again. No way that I can win. With shame, 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 shame. The day you said that we were through, I swore that I'd get over you. But to my lonely heart's surprise, you wander right back into my life. With shame, 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 shame. You're steering up that old flame. I know you steal my heart again. No way that I can win. Shame, 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 shame. I know you steal my heart again. No way that I can win. Shame, 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 shame.
Bravo, bravo. That was awesome. Really cool.
I think
really
that was
cool.
Mark Colley, I think, that did that song.
Mark Colley, eh?
Yeah. That's one guy that I definitely like to play with is Mark Colley. Yeah, he's awesome. Yeah. There's so many of them, you know. I just love to do something with them. Yeah.
You've done stuff. Have you done stuff with like Dal Smith and any of those guys?
No, I haven't. No.
No, Kenny Hess.
Kenny, yeah, we did. I did some stuff with Kenny before, but that was quite a few years ago. But
Right.
we did like the CCMA and stuff, right? Well, no, the BCMA. Yeah.
BCCMAs or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I always get tongue tied when I think about
yeah.
all
I
the
know
places.
it's kind of weird, isn't it? Yeah.
BCCMAs, okay, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
BCMA, CMAs. Yeah, there's so many of them.
Mhm.
What was I gonna ask? I was gonna ask you one thing. Uh, Kenny Hess, for those who don't know, he actually runs the Merritt Mountain Music Festival here in BC. Give a small
Mhm.
plug to him because he's a good buddy of mine as well.
Yeah.
If you're ever in BC in July, I think it's the BC Day long weekend. Is it BC Day or
For
is it Labor Day for Merritt?
marriage, I think
Yeah.
it's the first week of August. I think.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
first weekend of
Yeah.
August. So here in BC, we have a stat holiday, BC Day,
Yeah.
and the Merritt Music Festival runs from I think Wednesday to Sunday.
Yeah.
And if you're ever in BC in the summertime, get tickets, come check. It's huge. It's a huge
It's,
festival.
it's an awesome festival.
I
Awesome
don't.
festival. I
I've been
played there
doing
a
it.
few times, and you know it's a lot of fun.
How many of them do you remember?
Uh, well, the one of the times I was there was 3 million people that went through that weekend.
Yeah,
3 million people. That
yeah,
was really good. Yeah.
yeah. I had the opportunity to go to Merritt numbers of times working at country stations,
Yeah.
and I'd like to say I remember some of them, but there's a good portion of them that other than I
Yeah.
remember getting sunstroke. That's what I
Yeah.
remember getting because
Yeah. But
and
I didn't haven't drank for a long time. So
yeah,
I even back then I wasn't drinking. So yeah. So
absolutely
I was never into doing all that, right? So
right.
when I was younger,
Now,
I had some drinks and stuff, but you get older and you smart up a little bit. Some of us do.
some of us do. There's me sitting over here, glassy. Good job, right on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stan, you got a couple. You got an original you can throw at us?
Yeah, I haven't played that one for a while, but I'll play part of it.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah. Man that you see standing here is not the man I used to be. It took a lot of hurting you to make the man you see. And it took a lot of living, part of the master plan. And it took the gentle love of you to make the man I am. Like a living jigsaw puzzle, every piece must have its place. Like the years of bitter memory you see painted on my face. Some old song set me thinking about the way it was back then. But it took the gentle love of you to make the man I am. The man I am. There's something young and something old in me. The man I am. Partly hope and partly memory. With all things gathered around me, all the things that I call mine. It's only just you that will stand the test of time. Oh, it's part of that one.
Bravo, bravo. That's awesome, man. Thank you very much. That's very cool.
You have another release coming out in July. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it in July or August, the new release, but that's I got it from Sony. I got Bad Things.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll be doing that one. Yeah.
Cool. That's
so
what that's
I'll be
called.
Releasing that one probably in maybe July or August. Yeah.
Right on. Cool.
Yeah.
And we can find you everywhere on social media.
Yeah.
The song that we're doing this over today, it's called Cherokee Nation. Tell me about Cherokee Nation.
Cherokee Nation. I heard the song from Paul Revere, and I've always liked that song, and I thought, wow, what a good time to bring that song out right now. Somebody should do it. And then I ended up talking to some people, and then they talked to Sony, and then next thing you know, it was about 7 months or something, whatever. And then all of a sudden it popped up, and I'm like, I got the song, and I'm like, oh, okay, well then. So I just made it more of today's sound. And right now I think that it would be, and it goes along with all the stuff that's happening with the Native people in Canada and the United States, right? So, and so many people have heard this song, and they love the song. So that's a really good thing. Yeah.
Cool. And of course, you can find it anywhere: Spotify, Apple Music,
yeah.
iTunes.
Especially with all the kids that in the schools and whatnot, right? That's really, really. If they listen to the song, listen to the words, it brings out everything what was done back then all the way to now. So it just if you listen to the words of the song, it's incredible. I think it's just it just brought out the right things for Native people. Yeah. And I'm Métis, and then I guess So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No. Well, I guess we should play it, shall we? We've talked it up.
Sounds good.
Let's play it. This is Stan Giles. It's called Cherokee Nation on Tripping with Bondzee and the Dean Blundell Network.
Cherokee Nation put us on this reservation, took away our ways of life, tomahawk in the bowie night, took away our native tongue. Dr. English, you are young. tribe, so proud to live, so proud to die. They took the whole Indian nation, locked us on this reservation. Though I wear a shirt and tie, still part red man deep inside. Cherokee people, Cherokee tribe, so proud to live, so proud to die. Maybe someday when they learn, Cherokee Nation will return, will return, will return, will return, will return.
That's awesome. That is Cherokee Nation featuring Stan Giles here on Triple M Bondzee on YouTube and the Dean Blundell Network. Joined once again by Stan Giles. Stan, awesome song, man. Awesome.
Oh yeah, I love that song. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah. How long did something like that with all the different elements and stuff we were talking about, the different drums and stuff, how long does that take you to put together from start to finish?
It took us a little while because the studio wasn't completely ready for everything yet, but we ended up doing it in about a month. Yeah,
1 month.
about
Yeah.
a month. But it could be like we could have went in and done it a lot shorter, but it was just the studio was new and whatnot, so we ended up doing that. So we had some good people in there.
Well,
Really
that's
good people,
awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, no,
And
for sure. Now,
David
of course,
Stone too from Rainbow.
that's right.
Yeah, David Stone from Rainbow, and he did a collaboration with Rush Kim Mitchell and then Rainbow also,
Mhm.
and yeah, he was a big part of that. So he did all the keys on this song.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Now, of course, the song is called Cherokee Nation. You can find Stan on all of the social medias. You can
Yeah.
search him on Spotify. You can search him Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon, even Pandora for crying. He's
Yeah.
on more places in Tripping with Bondzee is for God's sake. But no, Stan, really appreciate you taking the time today, busting out a couple tunes and throwing that song out there for us.
Oh
And
yeah.
again, if you're looking for him anywhere, you can go on Twitter. You can find him
Yep.
at Stan Giles 6. There's the caption right at the bottom there. Stan Giles 6 on Twitter, and of course across all of the social medias. So, thanks very much for doing this today, Stan. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having.
I had
Thanks
a
for
great
coming on.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So once again, find him on all the socials and Stan Giles. And this is Glassy on Tripping with Bondzee on DeanBlundell.com and Tripping with Bondzee on YouTube.
All right.